of me jogging my first steps in over a month since I broke my toe. That is still a little bit broken. If I can find my way down with the skimble. Somewhere down there's my feet. Big chunky shoes. And I could say I at least jogged a few steps to this run, which is exciting. So, yep. Fitbit shut off. I feel like I should contact them. I don't think it's a year old yet because it just turns off mid-workout. I had like probably 4 or 5 Fitbits, several other Nike bands and Garmin bands. Never had it happen. This one, just upgraded it I think last year just because I could. And it just turns off. It doesn't do any good to track your workout if it turns off in the middle. So, and then I brought out my Insta360, the little part without the base. My fault because I didn't recharge it last night. And I've been using it for anything I could think of. It died 4 seconds from my house. What's a bummer is I don't actually know where my halfway point is. So, trying to figure that out probably soon, probably in the next block or two. But I'll explain this in a minute. This lighting is interesting with this filter. Okay, so somewhere between 3 and 4 weeks ago, I broke my toe at home. I ran into the base of my spin bike because I wasn't paying attention. I was talking, carrying stuff, and not looking where I was walking. So I had the luxury of doing cardio more than 2 times in 4 weeks. And one day I did this, I like walked a mile, and I think I went to the park, recorded some video, and then one day I climbed the stairs 14 times at work, not even on purpose, but it went down like that on a 24-hour shift. That's it. Sitting in Zoom class for the first week and not running, not jogging, not biking, none of it, not lifting, shoot. Monday was Labor Day, and there we are. I did 48-hour shift on the weekend, which I have done 2 48-hour shifts in a decade, so it was rough. So Monday was essentially lost. Had some work things Tuesday, little lecture, just normal life yesterday, but today is the first day where I could do something without Zoom lectures, without having to go to meetings and background checks and all these things. So turn around, we're gonna walk back. So there are still women my age, professional boxing. Most of them are already established pros, no matter what level. And I feel like I'm missing my last opportunity. Halfway point. I feel like I'm missing my last opportunity. Whether or not this matters is a point of debate. I'm considering it now because no matter what, it'd be great to be back at that weight and health and fitness level to be able to spar every week. And have some wins. And I don't just mean like fighting bums who you're going to easily win, just well-chosen fights that are fair. But the big question is it worth it? I guess it's dangerous, but it's always dangerous. I didn't have my first fight till I was 30, I think. 31, barely, just 31, which is ridiculous and crazy in itself, right? So over a decade older than that now. So then what would the goal be, like 5 fights? 10 fights? Personal satisfaction and vindication of doing what I set out to do. Anyway, that is kind of what I'm up to. I am on the way back from this beautiful day, warm cardio. Somewhere between 1.25 and 1.5 miles, but since the damn Fitbit shut off, I'm not entirely sure. The pace I'm going, that probably should have took me 20 minutes because I'm not going fast. A few extra street crosses to avoid peril mixed in. I hope you enjoy whatever this adventure becomes. I will keep you updated. I have no idea if you'll be able to see me because the sun has not come up yet. It is 6:21 a.m. Just headed to work. Tonight's the Canelo fight. I was going to be off tonight, but there was 2 potential fight dates for our fighters. Just to throw it out there. When you do coach amateurs, I mean, it happens with the pros too, though. And then they flake and you changed your plans to make sure you were available for their fight. It sucks. Canelo and Crawford, because it's going to be a great fight. I think Crawford could win on points. I think his ring IQ might be a little bit better. That's just my own opinion. Yep. A lot of people are like, no, Canelo, the size. They honestly, they're reasonably, they came in, they weighed the same. All the shit about switching stances, Crawford tends to switch and stay in a stance throughout the fight, based on, I guess, his like intuition. He doesn't switch back and forth like the entire fight or anything. So a lot of the stuff people put up is kind of ridiculous. I put up like my AI prediction based on a bunch of sources at BoxRex, so that could be kind of cool. But hoping I get to tune into this fight tonight. And I think you guys are sleeping on Terrence Crawford. Like, did you not see this men's fight? Driving to work still. I've been on the road since like maybe 4:45, 4:50. It is 7:01. Just here at work. Let's see. This is my spot for the day. I don't use that space, but bed. Got some lunch. Chicken, lemon, pepper, zucchini, and like some bouillon in my rice. Radio, iPad, stuff like that. What a rough shift. The middle of the day was nice. I got to watch the fights last night, but I paid dearly. I slept for 20 minutes, and then we went on an interfacility transfer to take somebody from a rural area to a slightly less rural area where they had were more equipped to treat the patient. Tonight's fight was incredible. I had thought Crawford could do what he did because I appreciate technical boxing. He did everything I thought he would. He adjusted well. He was able to beat Canelo to the punch. He used shoe shines, he used combos, and especially he used his footwork. People are like, oh, he ran. Nah, he was able to lure him toward the ropes, turn out, counter him, use his range. His range was on point. And he worked for it because Canelo's very good. And Canelo's own main downfall, besides like lack of eloquent footwork, I suppose, is he shows his frustration on his face, and then he starts to do stuff that isn't wise, like reaching a little bit or taking risks. He tries, but he just didn't adjust well. He's used to being able to overpower his opponent. And he is a skilled boxer. It's not like he's just crude or whatever. But he shows his frustration. It affects his performance. And Crawford did amazing. I was amazed at how many people underrated him after we saw what he did to Spence. Spence is a good fighter. And that was a dismantling like almost few I'd ever seen. And he did prove he could also stand toe to toe, which was cool. You know, he showed different elements of his capabilities. I would love to start doing road work multiple days a week, get back where I can rope skip, and get into the boxing gym because I do have access. And I happen to have access to the best coach in the world, in my opinion. But I need like a foundation of weight loss and cardio. It's finally Monday. I survived the 24-hour shift, and I'm finally free to go out and do what I want, which right now is cardio. I don't need big deadlines till like Wednesday. Stand by. Okay. Jogging at lightning speed across the street. Beautiful down there. Let's go this way. Yes. All right. Okay. It's a nice day. Okay, so anyway. I don't have my plan right now. I'm totally looking weird vlogging in Fancyville over here, but I don't have my plan for the week yet. I want to mix in a lot of body weight conditioning and cardio, heavy on the cardio, and a little bit of weights. I have to make up my mind if I want to powerlift in October, because it's something I entered in July, and I'm not sure. I'm conflicted. You can definitely cut weight. Ooh, look at that light. And do a powerlifting meet. I've done it in the past. It's very hard work. Not sure. Beautiful today. If I could stick to a training schedule and make progress, I want to start boxing in the gym again and sparring. But honestly, I'm not even trying to walk in the door until I get some baseline cardio. I'm gonna try to build my miles up and go from there. Pretty much that. It's the third week where I have entertained training for a weight cut. I'm already up a workout from last time. Now I'm down 4.3 or 4.5 pounds from 5 days ago, just from cleaning up my eating habits and modifying my dinner routine and not eating junk food in bed. So it's a start, man. It's a start. This is the beginning. Thanks for watching. Now it's Thursday, but it feels like Tuesday. I'm still catching up from Labor Day, you guys. I didn't get to do strength and conditioning yesterday. We're going to do it today. We're going to lift, and we're going to do some kind of conditioning stuff that is done with the intent of fat loss and improved cardio for potential boxing things.
Pressure.